Salutations, crustaceans. I'm Lobster, and today we are taking a quick look at a very special bass. It's my personal Dingwall NG3 that's been heavily modified by yours truly. Let's check it out. This is my personal Dingwall NG3. Big shout out to Jason over at Fret Nation for getting me a great deal on this bass, so thanks Jason. And this is actually my new favorite bass, I think. So you may have seen my video on the Dingwall NG2, particularly the 2016 model, which has the Darkglass preamp, just like this did stock. Now, just like that NG2, this also came with a 4-way rotary selector. So I got this bass, I played it a little bit, and I thought tonally it was good, but somewhat limited, especially for what I want out of a bass, which is a bit different than what this is targeting. So I decided to gut the thing and make it how I want. I took the John East MMSR preamp from the Sterling Stingray Ray 24 from the Ultimate Stingray Mod Guide, and I popped that in here. It's a super high-end preamp, and it's honestly one of my favorite preamps, so I popped that in here, no problems, and I also swapped out the 4-way rotary selector for a 6-way. So now we have, ooh, hi BB. So I swapped out the 4-way rotary switch for a 6-way to get 2 additional pickup configurations. Now, this is a 3 pickup bass, and out of the box, you cannot run all 3 pickups together at once. That's kind of disappointing, so I changed that. The 6-way switch now gives me options for all 3 pickups together, as well as a true Stingray mode with the 2 back pickups in parallel, where stock you only get series. So that rotary switch plus this John East preamp and the added passive tone control module give me loads of different tones, usable tones and recognizable tones. Let me show you. You guys know what you need to do. Go ahead and pinch that like button so my hand will turn back to normal. Thanks. So as I mentioned, I swapped out the stock Darkglass preamp for the John East MMSR 3-band preamp and their passive tone control module. So now I have a double stack with a bass treble and a mid-frequency stack, as well as a tone control knob. So with this combo here, this Dingwall can wear a bunch of different shoes. Let me show you the P bass first. That's with just the neck pickup engaged and the tone rolled off to about 50%. And let's boost the treble just a smidge, and the bass. Yeah. That's fat. That is, ooh, that's good. Mwah! Next, let me show you Stingray Mode, which is the rear 2 pickups engaged in parallel. That's position 5 on the 6-way switch. So here's what that sounds like with the tone at 100%, the mids cut, and the bass and treble boosted. Yeah, this sounds really, really good. let's do the jazz bass bridge pickup thing. With position 6 on the rotary, we're just looking at the bridge pickup here. We're going to center the preamp and have the tone at about 50%. Oh yeah, that's funky. Now let's move over to position 3 on the switch, which is actually the neck pickup and the bridge pickup engaged in parallel. So essentially a jazz bass mode. Let's check that out. We're going to boost the treble and the mids just a smidge. Oh yeah, that mid sweep on this preamp is super powerful. Even with the mids and treble boosted just a little bit, this mid sweep is doing a lot. Listen to it. Ooh. Listen to that. Yeah, so this still definitely maintains the Dingwall character. It's not losing anything, I think it's just gaining more flexibility. So the last tone I wanted to show you was the D-Rock configuration with all 3 pickups engaged, the rear 2 in parallel, and those are in series with the neck pickup. It's kind of confusing, but that's how it is. Here's what that sounds like with the EQ centered. Yeah, that is a wall of bass. Fat tone. This is awesome. The last mod that I did that I forgot to mention is the switch here. Since this John East preamp is a kind of standalone unit, I didn't have the ability to wire in an active passive switch, so instead I wired a kill switch. Yep, so I can just kill it when I want and then turn it back on. So there you have it. This is my customized Dingwall NG3. New preamp, new rotary switch, and a whole lot of new tones that this thing previously wasn't able to have. So I think this was a really cool upgrade, though it was a sacrifice because I no longer am able to get that signature Darkglass tone. Overall though, I am very happy with the upgrade. And would I recommend someone else doing this? I mean, this is totally reversible. There was very, very minimal soldering. It was only for the rotary switch that I needed to solder. The John East preamp is pretty much a drop-in. The only thing I had to solder was the bridge ground. Outside of that, everything is using little screws to retain the wires into the little retention mechanism. So yeah, it's a reversible drop-in mod that adds a ton of flexibility to a slightly pigeonholed but excellent instrument. There we have it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below about my Dingwall mod. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, join our Discord, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about my Dingwall NG3 customized with a John East Stingray preamp and a 6-way rotary switch. And as always, until we groove again.